Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to American Truck Simulator, Norwegian Vikings, Grizzly 22. What is up? My name is Coda. You are tuning in here to Amazing ATS. David, how is it going today? And we are back out in the International LT. Right now we are sitting here in Yuma, but the real star of today's show is actually going to be P16's Real Company Logo 3D. He did release version 1.5 today, so not everything is fully updated. Some things are just user interface only, but version 1.6 will give us the 3D logos, and then 1.7 is going to be a huge update. And our first run is going to be going from Yuma up to Fresno. So without any further waiting, let's climb into the truck, get the come apart fired up, and get moving over to BNSF so we can get loaded up. Give me 1 second here. I forgot I had some messing around earlier, and I had some things turned on in my button box, and wanted to get those shut off. If I was actually in game and turned them off, well, it would have turned my four ways on.
Continue straight.
And all of the hearts with Real Company Logo 3D, that is what they are going to be. They're all going to be loves. So, yeah, we actually got a very, gonna say quite a eclectic, spattering of gas stations around and fuel stops. So, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. And doing quite good today, David.
Turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn right.
And the LT that we are running today, this is now version 1.1. There was an update released by Gallimum today. Nothing much has changed in the mod. It was just a couple of bug fixes. And thank goodness we've got a whole bunch of room in the back, because getting into that slot here, I'm actually glad it's this one and not one that we have to like do a blind side back into. And as I am sitting here, just a couple of the changes on the truck is the chrome. As a matter of fact, instead of being like a dull aluminum, as you guys can see, that is now nice and shiny. And then also here in the back, the steps were away from the frame. That has been fixed. All right, and let's get out of here. How about that? That was always the plan, David, for Utah to be released later this year. And for anyone thinking it's going to be Texas, they are quite wrong.
Turn right.
Hey, Steve, what's up today?
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, the first part of Pro Mods Canada is going to be pretty much British Columbia. Now, when we're going to get that, I have no idea. That's because you don't go into the dealer mod, you got to go into the mod dealer. When you go to truck dealers, you click access mod dealer and it will be in there.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
If you are running other truck mods also, Steve, make sure on the left side you click International. Otherwise, you may only see like Kenworth or Peterbilt in there, depending on what mod you are running. But you may need to click International on the left-hand side there in the mod dealer. Then you have a mod conflict because it's right there. I mean, the truck itself works. If it's not for you, then you've got a mod conflict somewhere. Hey Caleb, how's it going today?
Exit on the right. Turn right.
And doing awesome like a possum.
Continue straight.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the cop, I knew we were getting a driving award. Darn it. Roger that. Drive safely.
Continue straight.
Everyone have a good weekend. Having maybe a nice start to the work week.
Continue straight.
Alright, maybe everybody is having a bad day because you guys are not talking. Wow.
Continue straight.
Hey, Denny boy, what's up? Now, I have no idea what that is. Travis, how's it going? A lot of mods have already been updated. The ones that I know that are not working as of yet are the International 9800, the FLD 2.0, and the Freightliner Argosy. Those ones have, as of me starting streaming, they have not been updated. And that probably would, Steve. I don't know what other. I've tested with several different truck mods and didn't have an issue. No, Travis, this is the LT. Yeah, the ProStar is no longer made. The LT, even though it looks like it, is what had taken the place of the ProStar.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, there is an A26 engine for this. It maxes out at 475 horsepower, but the Jake brake on it, the sound is a little weak, so we do have a Cummins ISX 15 underneath the hood. Yeah, none of that max force crap that was in the old ProStars. Those things were probably one of the worst engines I have ever seen. I stopped trucking because of being married and my wife at the time. What inspired me to be a YouTuber? Just nothing really. And just out of the blue started it, and that was been going about a year and a half ago is when I actually started streaming. Now your next question may be, do I do this for money? Hell no, I do not. I don't, even though I have a donation link down below, you guys do not need to click on it. You don't need to give me anything. Hell, as a matter of fact, I am not even monetized by YouTube, so there you go. Yeah, I'm not sure what has taken Lucasi so long in order to get that updated, Wolfpack. I do enjoy the mod. Why he hasn't done it yet, I have no idea. Maybe he's just overly busy in real life. That would be my guess. Hey, George, good evening.
Use the left lane.
Yes, I pretty much since DX11 came with the experimental beta, I have been running DX11. And I am still going to experience stutters only because I've got a chat window running, I've got OBS running in another window, and what else do I have going on here? And then just to, of course, I'm not killing processes on my computer to make things a little bit smoother. I mean, some people will do that, I don't. Regular stock air horns. And the wheels coming in on those random events on the police cars, that is GTM's emergency vehicles. I'm not sure what they did with that mod, but that is what's causing that issue.
Use the left lane.
Well, you're either going to be on DirectX, Danny Boy, or you're going to be on OpenGL. It's one or the other. You cannot run the game without it. Without either one or the other. ISX 15 today, George.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
Hey, Miles, what's up today? No, I could run the A26, however, the Jig is even a lower volume than the Cummins, so that's why I'm not running it.
Use the left lane.
Oh, it actually runs very, very smooth also. I'm very surprised that it really doesn't need a whole lot in the way of FPS. Yeah, if you can play on DX11, Danny Boy, your gameplay is going to be a lot smoother, and you're also going to gain probably some FPS with the game itself also. And especially if you've got newer hardware, DX11 is better than DX9.
Use the left lane.
That's why DX11 is classified as still experimental, because they are still working on it. They've got it pretty much, I'm going to say 97% stable. Every now and then I will have a random crash too. It's even happened when I've been streaming.
Use the left lane.
You can get this truck on the SCS forums, Miles. You can check out my 2 videos last week. There's a link in the description to the thread.
Continue straight.
Most definitely, George. Holy crap, $4.12 a gallon. But we definitely need go-go juice, so guess we gotta pay it. Not all of them, but the truck is getting quite popular. No economy mods, George.
Continue straight.
just wait till we get the Lone Star and the Cascadia. You guys see the difference in the Scania R and S that they released last year for Euro Truck Simulator 2? Take a look between those and the first Scanias that were in the game. The difference in the detail is quite stunning, and we're going to be having that exact same thing here once those trucks get released, and also future trucks. No, it does not. That is the A26. It's a brand new engine, or you can still get the Cummins ISX15. Or what a lot of people just say, X15, to make it a little bit easier to talk through.
Continue straight.
No, it would not, and we don't have any guarantee that we're going to get the older model either. Hey, Tom, what's up today? Doing awesome like a possum.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
Let's see if I can remember how to back a wagon in today. Yeah, it is. It's just a plain Jane white box. Well, we were going to get in there in one, but guess what? My OCD is going to be a pain in the butt. I want to be centered in the door. Right like that. Alright, and where are we gonna go? I say we keep going north. And we're just gonna... ice cream? Sunday. 157 miles. That is gonna be a tight run. How about we go ahead and take a load of frozen fruits up to Eugene, up to the Walgreens. Not overly heavy either. 33,000 pounds. I can deal with this kind of load all day long.
Turn left. Turn left.
That depends who you ask, George. I mean, there are some people who are very staunch against anything PACCAR.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
And PACCAR is going to have to do something, though, with the 579 and T680. Those trucks have been out for 6, 7, 8 years now each. So they're going to have a redesign coming up soon. Granted, the 579 just got an ultra loft or one big integral cab sitting on the frame, but everything else about the truck is exactly the same. Hey, Martin, what's up today? I know exactly where we're going to be going in Eugene also. This is pretty much right around the corner from where the Volvo dealer is and your garage. And it's one of the newer Eddies also. It's not the small, tiny prefab.
Continue straight.
Maybe both. There's nothing wrong with the cab or an interior of a T680. It's just the style it's getting a little dated is what I would say. That I am not sure about, Martin. Just go to the forums and search for VNR under the truck mods. If you guys are wondering why my headlights are not super bright on this truck, and if you happen to run the truck and they are, I've actually swapped out the headlights that were included back to the regular base headlights. I just don't like how they look. They're overly bright for me, so yeah, that's what I did. And I do know on Friday night stream I did mention about multiplayer over the weekend. Well, I would have if I was home, but I was gone for the majority of the weekend. And that kind of happened first thing Saturday morning. Got up and Mom goes, let's go, and we went. Next thing I would love to see is the mud flaps in the game. Get those having some movement to them. With everything being static, don't get me wrong, the more they add to the game, the more FPS it's going to eat, but still, that is something I would love to see. Now, we don't know what Western Star that we're getting either from the signed license. It could be the 5700, could be the 4900, could be a 4800. I have no idea, but my hunch is it's probably the 5700. And so help me, if we get the 5700, they better include the Wings of Awesome paint job. was one brand of trucks that I've never driven, has been Western Star.
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
A box truck, Tom. Don't know if we're ever going to get rigids in the game or not. I do know they want them. Well, so many people are wanting it for ETS2, but ATS does not have that following as of right now.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
That might come in an accessory mod, George.
Continue straight.
Hey, Junior, what's up today? Right now, we are on our way to Eugene.
Continue straight. Use the left lane.
Well, thank you there, Mr. GPS. I am in the left-hand lane. As much as I hate California, we are going through here, and we are going to be pretty much in the granny lane all the way up to the Oregon border. Now you wonder where I got my name at. There you go. Nothing too original about amazing, but just the way that it is spelled. There you go.
Continue straight.
Hey Edwin, how's it going? Hey Flyman, what's up today? Well, of course, we're running the International LT. We got P16's updated Real Company Logo 3D version 1.5. What else am I running? Smarties Wheel Pack. And no graphics mods. I do everything through Reshade. We have GTM's emergency vehicles. We got a Google navigation mod. And beyond that, there's not a whole lot else that I am running. What do you mean, the new truck, Edwin? Yeah, I can't see Tesla being added to the game. To be honest, that truck is butt ugly. And if I thought the Lone Star was ugly, nah, the Tesla is like 100 times worse. And with the way that the battery packs are in that Tesla, it's not feasible for any long-haul trucking as of yet. Yes, it is, George. I wouldn't say they would lose fans, but I don't think it would be a very popular truck. And the other electric truck that I know is the Nikola 1. That looks a whole lot better than the Tesla. It is released, Edwin. It's on the SCS forums. Check out one of the other threads, and that I had on the truck last week, click the link in the video description. It'll take you right to it. Yes, I do, Tom. That is all done through OBS and your YouTube stream key. So lots of videos already on YouTube on how to set that up, so I suggest giving those a watch. The link is in one of my videos that I did last week with the LT. Or you can go right to SCS Forums, click American Truck Simulator, then click Mods, then Models, then Trucks, and then you will see the link for the International LT fix. Current version is 1.1. Yeah, with the signed Mac license, I just wonder if we're actually getting the Anthem, or are they going to give us a Pinnacle or a CHU? The thread is like 13 or 14 pages long. You can go ahead and give that a read if you want, Edwin. Or are you looking for information on the actual real LT625? Should be underneath models there, George, I believe.
Continue straight. Use the left lane. Use the left lane.
No, this would be one by P16. Real Company Logo 3D is what it's called. information on the real truck, Edwin, just search for International LT here on YouTube. If you want information about the truck, visit the thread on the SCS forums. Yes, it is, Jonathan. Check the SCS forums for the links. Current version on the truck is 1.1. I try to do as much as I can, Flyman. And there's some stuff that I, of course, do not know, but I do try to get as much relevant information out there and truthful information, not just saying something and because it's a lie or something like that, or you don't know. If I don't know anything, hey, I'm gonna say it. And there are times that I don't know diddly squat about jack. Why, thank you there, Miss GPS, but I do know how to get to Eugene and where we're going. Adrian, thank you so much for the subscribe there on YouTube. I do appreciate it. Hey, how much we want to bet we get pulled into the chicken coop here in Oregon?
Navigation resumed. Turn right. Navigation resumed.
Oh, I am no longer a driver flyman. I am pretty much retired from trucking. Back when I drove, though, no, I was not a coast-to-coast guy. I was basically anywhere east of the Mississippi. Mr. AI, seriously, holy moly. Yeah, chances are we're going to get stopped right outside of Canyonville, too. This is the way, seems like Oregon, unless you are out in the middle of nowhere, I've been pulled into most of the main way stations. Even that's along 84, here along 5. It don't make a difference where I was, really. Oh, those were not drive-through way stations. That was just a dual way station in order to keep traffic moving. If that was modeled the same way it is in real life, I've never been to Oregon to verify, but what they'll do is they'll have trucks using both of those scales in order to not have a backup, since it looks like that's also the welcome center for the state. Washington has like 15 scale houses, and for the game, that is a lot. Jeroy63 Chevy, thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate it. And I do hope I pronounced your name correctly. Pilot Junior, there probably is. It's more like a Pilot Flying J, and that is over in Spokane, the one that I know about. But everything up in Washington so far, to me, with the exception of your mom and pop shops, the bigger ones are going to be all hearts, or with the real life logo 3D mod that I'm running, they're going to be turned into loves. Oh yeah, it seems like all of Washington is hearts. But then, just like the real world, there are loves literally everywhere. and exit 99 here is going to be Canyonville. There is going to be a way station just to the north side of this. Roger that, Leroy. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. Yeah, I don't get a notification in my chat. So YouTube subscribes, I actually have to take a look over at my stream window that I'm monitoring to see who's actually subscribing. So, and that chat is a little bit small on there. So, yeah, I'm gonna blame it on that, even though I should know how to read. Roger that, Flyman. Have yourself a good one. They might get a license for the Iowa 80 once they reach Iowa, of course. Hey, Zach, what's up today? Gears, what's up? The truck is driving magnificent. That's awesome, Zach. We'll get by Tor East here because that way station, we're probably going to have to duck behind them. Oh, maybe not. That is weird that I am getting a bypass on this one. Thank you there, Oregon DOT. Doing awesome like a possum. Roger that on the mixer.
Take the exit on the right. Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right. Use the right lane, then turn right.
Yes, I am, Junior.
Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived.
And all right, they give us a nice easy back end this time too, right? Not that next to the building is hard, but this one here is a little bit easier. Oh, I am Mr. OCD here for some odd reason. We were in the slot, but yeah, I like to be nice and straight, not all crooked. Thank you so much, Leroy. That helps because I used to drive these trucks, actually. Yeah, and this is probably just empty pallets. Actually, matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and take the empty pallets all the way up to Bellingham, because one thing I am going to do, once we get up here, there is a hidden road over to the Deep Grove that is up there, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to get back there, going across that hidden road, of course.
Turn left.
we found the good old bug again. I don't care that it went through a red light. We still did not get busted for it either.
Turn right.
And my brother is still a driver to this day. Pretty much, he's the one who was on the road for about 2 years before I went on the road. And then, stupid me, I got married. And within 2 years of getting married, I was off the road and driving locally. It's like, yeah. I think a mistake there was getting married. Although the bright side of that, though, is if I didn't get married, I wouldn't have my 16-year-old son, who is literally the best kid ever. And would I be caught dead today driving in a nice bright yellow International LT? Hell yeah, I would. No matter what the truck color is, I will drive it. And I am not brand loyal either. If you want to throw me in a Volvo, I'll drive it. You want to put me in a Freightliner? Hey, more power to you. I've been in those. Now, if you guys do want to drive the same International LT that I am, all you need to do is download this mod from the SCS forums. Do not download it from any external mod websites. The truck was not released onto those. All you would do by doing that is end up giving the mod stealer money. Hey Jalen, how's it going today? I'm doing quite awesome. It's already been released, Peter.
Use the left lane. Use the left lane.
See International LT 625, Jonathan.
Use the left lane.
Nemanja, how's it going today? Thanks for joining in from Serbia. If you check one of my LT videos last week, Jonathan, the link to the thread is in the video description. All you gotta do is click that, and first posting will have the link to the truck. If you want to run Sissel's accessories with it, that will also be there. If you like making skins, there's also going to be a link to the template. And that we're going up to Bellingham. Also, we're actually going to be going by Boeing. So with the real company logo 3D that I am running, that's all been changed, although the signage still says Darwing. but that should be fixed in the next version of the mod. Yes, it is. Actually, this is one of the better mod trucks that I've actually had the pleasure of running. And the best part is I did donate to Frank Peru in order to get this truck back when it wasn't released, and even then, it wasn't an overly bad mod.
Use the left lane.
Wow, there goes the GPS telling me something again that I already knew.
Use the left lane.
Now, I'm very curious now that we've got all 7 trucks licensed in the game. Well, some models that we don't know, but that dump truck in front of us, that's actually a Mac. I wonder if they're going to be changing the lettering on that to actually say Mac once that truck is once the Mac truck that we're going to get is released.
Use the left lane.
I appreciate it, Jonathan.
Use the left lane.
Does anybody still get lost going into the port of Seattle and then wondering how the hell do I get out of here?
Use the left lane.
You don't need to do either, John. All you gotta do is drop the zip into your mod folder. Roger that, Leroy. Have yourself a good one. Alright, Darwin Freeway coming up, so that means that Boeing is going to be up here. Once we're going by Boeing, I'm going to hop to camera view number 2, and we're going to cam around a little bit as we go by.
Use the left lane.
Unless Boeing is over there and we're not getting anywhere close to it. Yeah, I don't think we might not get anywhere close to it, actually.
Use the left lane.
Yeah, Boeing's over there. We're not getting anywhere close. Well, we can take a look over there. Can we see anything? Nope. Jonathan, you are not going to be able to post links into the stream. I have that ability turned off. Peter, do you know how to get to the SCS forums? Or better yet, bring up one of my videos from last week with the LT in there. Open up the video. There will be a link in the top of the description to the SCS forums for the thread that this truck is on. And then you will scroll down to the bottom of the first thread, the first posting, and there will be download links in there.
Navigation resumed. Continue straight.
One second here. I'm going to make this really easy. Peter Trucker, that link that I just posted, that is the download for the International LT. And if you've never downloaded off of Google Drive, once you click that link, you're going to go to look near the upper right hand corner. You're going to see a downward pointing arrow. Click that and that will give you your download for the truck. Once we get this load dropped off in Bellingham, we're going to go ahead and park the trailer in the garage. I'm then going to take the kind kind of a secret way over to get to the Deep Grove, or I forget what the hell they're calling it here in game now with the Real Company logo mod that I'm running. But we're going to take the back way driving around barriers. My day is going awesome. Just going, hopefully going to be avoiding some rain here in a bit. I have no idea for Farm Sim 19 there, Tom. None whatsoever.
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left. Continue straight.
If you didn't hear me, John, my day is going awesome. Just hoping to avoid some rain here in a bit.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
What they really need up here in Bellingham also is a garage. There is not one, which I'm kind of surprised.
Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. have arrived.
If you guys ever find yourself struggling on backing up into docks, one thing that you can do is, and since I was kind of more talking than watching where I was going, you can use that view that I was just in. The pivot point of the trailer, of course, is going to be the back of the truck where it's connected to the fifth wheel, but then also right between the tandems on the trailer. You steer the wheels where you want to go. Don't be looking at the trailer sidewalls. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of our trailer here. And one thing that I am going to do, since it's starting to get dark here, I'm going to do this so you guys can see. I'm going to fast forward my time to like 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Let's make it 10. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's fine, Jonathan. Alright, one thing that I am going to do here is we're going to go all the way over to here. Pretty much we're going to be going by FedEx, but yeah. But there is a secret road here that's going to take us down to here. So let's go ahead and get going over there. Yeah, not bad for a blistering yellow color.
Turn right.
Now, there is a mod on the SCS forums that will make this road that we're going to visible the GPS, but I see that as kind of cheating, as it's hidden in here for a reason. But yeah, if you guys have gone up here to I'm going to keep calling it Deep Grove because I don't remember of what P16 is calling it in his real company logo mod, and until I get things memorized. But yeah, if you've gone up there one way, basically this other way is a little bit different and a lot more sharp turns.
Turn left. turn left.
And one thing that I did have Gallimum do when I was mod testing the truck is these lights on the back of the cab. I mean, they're utility lights. I mean, they should not be turning on with the reverse lights or anything. So I had to make them red and come on with the headlights, as that is what the majority of drivers do here with those utility lights anyway.
Continue straight.
Alright, we are going to have to grab the left lane here in order to get around that barrier. And as I'm here, let's go to the world map and reset navigation. Yeah, since pretty much going from here, we've got everything all handled. And no, this road is not paved all the way up there either. Once we get to the end of this, it literally turns into a dirt road again. And there's this really small tiny road that you have to turn on off of here. If you're not paying attention, you will pretty much run into the barrier. But as you can see, very, very bumpy. And they're a reason that they're called a logging road. Literally, there is no maintenance on them, and just the weight of the trucks themselves make them all ruddy and bumpy. And if I was on this road in the real world looking at the suspension, I'm a 6'2" guy. And sitting in a cab, I can guarantee if we were in a flat top, my head would be bouncing off the ceiling. Thank goodness we are in a high-rise sleeper with enough space over the top of my head to where I'm not hitting it. Welcome back, Zach. We are on a hidden road going over here to Deep Grove Forest Products. And as we get around up here, you're going to see that it's actually blocked off. But there is a way around this also, so you don't go that way. You keep going here, and you go right after this, just hop to the left here, go around the gate, and boom, we are in. Alright, let's see what we can grab for a load out of here. Got any logs or anything like that? Xena, that's what it's called. Xena Forest Products. And why not? Let's take some logs over to Aberdeen. Works for me. Yeah, that's because pretty much there's a whole lot of people who don't know what the hell they're doing in multiplayer too. I did take a load up there on literally why people were going through there with a boat and things like that. I will have no idea. Yeah, that still kind of miffs me though. There would not be just one strap on each of these bundles of logs. There'd be minimum 2 straps of each, and that is federal requirement for every load like that. One will not keep that secure. But anyways, let's go ahead, drop in to low. Let's get going here. say that better not be damaging the trailer or the load. Have a good one, Jonathan. More than likely, the next SCS truck we're gonna get is the International Lone Star. I may be wrong about that also. In 1.35 that we're currently running, in Reading they had mentioned about a new truck dealer. That new truck dealer is a Freightliner shop. And it's hidden from view. You're not able to even set a truck to it like you could in the previous days with Volvo for that dealer to become active. So based on that, it could also be the Freightliner Cascadia that we're getting. They may be released at the same time. But the thing with trucks is it needs final approval from Daimler North America and also from Navistar in order for us to even get the trucks and SCS to release them. Hey Redstone, what's up today? Yeah, let's take a shortcut. Whoops. Siemens X15. And I would use the A26, but the Jake I don't think is loud enough, and I gotta figure out how to get at least that volume turned up a little before I start using it. It's not in a dealer, Jonathan. When you click on truck dealers, in your lower right side, you're going to click on access mod dealer. Yeah, so you go to truck dealer, you're going to click access mod dealer. Now, depending on what other mod trucks that you're running, you may see Peterbilt, Kenworth, or even Volvo in here. Just select international and you will see the LT. And then just like normal, customize configuration, and you can start building your truck. Alright, I gotta get rid of some force feedback here. Literally, when we came out of there, the force feedback did not stop on my wheel, and it's starting to get annoying. There we go, that's better. Yeah, just a constant shaking of the wheel was getting to... That's what was annoying me. Welcome back, David. We just took the hidden road in Bellingham over into Deep Grove Forest Products, or Xena Forest Products, with the real company mod that I am running. And pretty much we are got a load of logs on the back going over to Aberdeen. If you guys do have the Forest Machinery DLC, this truck as of right now is not compatible with the headache racks, so if you go looking for it, you will not find it on the truck.
Use the left lane. Use the left lane. Use the left lane.
Hey, thank you, another chicken coop we don't gotta stop at. not tried any of the Mexico maps.
Use the left lane. Use the left lane. Use the left lane. Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
Hey, Nathaniel, yes, we just drove through Seattle. The blue background is a mod that I got from the SCS forums. Not the SCS forums, Steam Workshop, I'm sorry.
Use the left lane.
Yeah, it makes it look a little bit more realistic instead of having just that, like, blackish background on there. Something blue, it's, and it's not the most ideal, I'm gonna say, but it looks a whole lot better than the black. And no sound as of yet for the steel grate bridges. SCS is gonna have to kind of update their sound engine in order for that to happen. Hey, Java, yes, we're at 900.
Use the right lane.
Might even be
then
over
turn
that.
right.
I'm not sure.
Turn right. Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
I'm not sure who the mod is done by, but it is one of the more recent mods on the workshop. I appreciate that. Always awesome like a possum.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived.
All right, where do they want the wagon? Right there? Okay. Alright, this is going to be my get out and look here. Okay, right past the worker, we're going to cut it back in. Coda. Alright, at least now we're seaside. Makes it a whole lot easier to back ourselves in there. And that is it for today's stream, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you are already not subscribed, I would appreciate the support of the channel by you slapping that red subscribe button. And you do not need notifications, but if you want those, you would then enable those by clicking on the gray bell. If you did enjoy today's stream, as always, leave a thumbs up. Have a great rest of your Monday nights. Keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.